Guys, here we are at Rusthall, a 2-2 draw, and we're champions. Fantastic result for us. Coyley, how did that game go for us tonight in really bad conditions?
I think it had every emotion that you could think of. Officiating decisions again, sending offs, and I just said to the boys, I think the character and the resilience that this group has shown throughout the season is the reason why we're champions tonight.
Yep.
With 10 men, you got your skipper that's the best ever he's scored probably in his career, I think, and we're battering on every single week about he should be scoring more goals from set pieces. But it was a real captain's performance from Will tonight and deserved his goal. And the boys have dug in deep and had to with 11 against 10 because they're a good footballing side. They're a very good side. They take a lot of risks playing through the thirds and they done well tonight in really tough conditions. And I said to them, I'm proud tonight. That was a real performance for the management team to look out there with 10 men. Everyone's putting their body on the line. Everyone's tracking back. They're working so hard, and that's the reason why we are where we are. We've gone on. We spoke a lot this year about we were running side out of possession, and we look at the numbers loads, and that showed tonight, and that's the reason why we've got over the line. And as I say, I'm really, really happy for everyone involved with the football club. We've got 200 people here tonight on a soaking wet Tuesday night, and they deserve it, and everyone part of the club deserve it, and the hours that these guys have put in as well. From the management team, from the physio, the kit man, every single person, the volunteers at the club. Their hard work is now rewarded with a promotion, so I'm so proud.
Absolutely. Matt, after the sending off, obviously we had the 10 men, and we changed our shape in terms of sitting off the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
How did you see that working for us in that last, it was still half an hour, I think, wasn't it, after?
Yeah, there's still probably half an hour. I felt we sort of toyed with changing the shape to a back four, and then we just looked at their personnel-wise. They had to play through us because they can't really get crosses in the box. They don't have that type of personnel. So we left it as it was, and just obviously asked the boys to not start jumping out and pressing, and kept the ball in front of them. And like to a man, as the manager said, to a man, they've done exactly what we've asked. They've ran and ran and ran. And we was looking, going, can we change it? Can we change it? And we're all having conversations. And it was such a difficult game to come into, having sat there for 75, 80, 85, 90, to then try and make changes. So we just left it as it was. Isaac had to come off right at the end there with obviously Dortz coming on. But you can't fault the players, like I say. It's a little bit, without being wanting to knock anybody on a night like tonight, it's naive from Jack, and he's going to learn from a night like tonight. But it's a great night for him, and the boys have got him out of jail a little bit. And the same with a mistake for the goal to sort of obviously them to go 2-1 in front. But again, great character, like Coyley said, like great character from the players, and they've listened to all the instructions before the game, after the game. We've done a load of work yesterday between the management team and got it into the players yesterday rather than today, so that we could just come in and play tonight. And I thought that was a really good thing to do. And it's an unbelievable night for the football club as a whole, from the fan base to the ball to everybody that works so hard. You can't win a league. This isn't a cup, this is a league. Like, you can't win that without one person not being on board with what we're trying to do. And obviously from our point of view, the fans deserve to be at step 4, as does the club and everybody involved. So just delighted. Can't echo any more of what the manager says. We're just over the moon to just get this football club to where we think it belongs, and we can now build on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And this question is for both of you to answer, okay? So, 2 seasons, you have been here. We had a Kent Cup final last season, and obviously winning the Vars, not bad for your first season. And now we've got promotion as champions, and we've got another cup final to look forward to. So you must be so proud, Coyley, first of all, of that achievement, thinking back.
It's been a phenomenal 2 years, and I've enjoyed every moment of it, and I've been at a lot of football clubs as a manager, assistant manager, coach, player, but the people at this football club work so hard, and it's something that we've worked so hard. The hours that are put in behind the scenes from these guys watching games and the analysis. We literally had half a day off work yesterday preparing for this game, and everyone's come together as a management team, and they're the kind of hours and the work that goes on behind the scenes. And it's the same for the volunteers and people work behind the bar, and the board, everyone involved. As Matt said, we've worked so hard, everyone together, and this is only the beginning. This club's not going to look back. I know it's not, and the gates are improving. There's improvements that's going on around the ground. The youth team's getting bigger and stronger, and there's a real connection between the first team, the management team, as well as the youth team. So we're heading in a really strong direction, and as I say, I'm really proud to be a manager of this football club tonight.
Brilliant.
Yeah, look, I mean, 2 years, 2 Kent Cup finals, playoff semi-final, 1 at Wembley, and got promoted. I mean, if you'd have wrote that down when we came through the door, we'd have bit your hand off. I think if we go back, we watch it now and again just to remind ourselves our first interview that we did with Ethan when we first took the job. I'll be keen to watch that back again tomorrow just to see what we said and where we were and what we've managed to do in terms of a tick list, because a lot of that's been ticked off, and now we've got to do a lot of work between now and obviously the end of the season in terms of our due diligence on the league above and players and recruitment, and there's a lot to do. But we've got 4 or 5 weeks now, or 4 weeks until a cup final. We want to deliver the double. Like, we want to deliver the double. That's where we're as much as we're going to enjoy these next few days, and we've got 11 days till our next game, which is it's perfect timing to win the league. Gives a few of the boys some rest, and we've got a lot of players to come back. With Ronald Splatty didn't play tonight, he's on international duty. Jake McIntyre, Thoughts is now back. Connor's obviously had a rest tonight. Ricardo will be back. Sinks will be back. So we got a lot of players to come back, and now they'll be fighting for them shirts for that cup final. So I'm over the moon with what we've managed to deliver for the football club and for the people that we work for as well, which I will give great credit to, because we've both worked for lots of different people in this game, and we have to give great credit for them allowing us to do our job to the best of our abilities, and we've delivered what they wanted, and now we've got to get our heads together and go again, because like Jamie said, this is the beginning of the journey we wanted to go on, and the fan base, like, it's just unbelievable, like the people that are here tonight, and they've been here home and away all the way through the year. So yeah, look, we're delighted as a management team, staff, players, everybody, and the only way is up now. Let's just keep going, and we've got another target. We've got to go and win this cup now as well. Like, we're not sitting back. We really ain't. We came here tonight to win the game. Unfortunately, we didn't win the game, but we've won the league, and let's carry on.
Yeah, guys, congratulations. Made us so proud. Well done to you both.
Thanks,
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.